Yo, my name's KG. I'm a DJ, producer, and also broadcaster. I run a couple shows on a couple radio stations. I was like surrounded by a lot of musical genres at the time. Whilst I was young, like my parents played a mixture from your 80s, 90s rock, pop ballads, all the way to like West African high life. And I had a neighbour as well that was within the block that we lived in. He was probably my first introduction to house, because he was a vinyl DJ, so he would run like a lot of Todd Edwards tracks throughout the whole day. So yeah, I had that. It was just a melting pot of musical styles all around me from childhood. I would say Missy Elliott is one of my main inspirations. She's eclectic in all facets, and literally I've just wanted to emulate her style from the longest. So she's like one of my biggest influences and inspirations in music. I think there are some changes taking place. It's taken a bit of a while, like women-led music production schemes, and just platforms that are pushing women into DJing and production, which I always say this, like a decade ago, it kind of was a bit rare for that to be happening. I think more inclusion, more diversity, we need to push towards that really. Visibility is definitely an encouraging and empowering thing to do, but also whichever platforms that I'm stationed at, kind of holding the door open and forefront in emerging female talent too. So as I'm coming up, I'm also introducing my audiences to new female talent. I think that's the only way really to kind of expose them to new audiences, and I guess, yeah, make it more inclusive and more, instead of exclusive. And yeah, just on a visibility tip, show them more to audiences really. Female artists, producers, creators that I'd want to work with in the future, gosh, I'll have to keep this list small. It's an empty list. Man, so Missy Elliott, of course, Van Jess, Khalees, Brandy. I just love all the vocalists. Like, I'd love to produce for like all of the hot R&B vocalists. Love Chloe and Halle as well. Bree Runway's dope. And yeah, there's so many. I can't even think of, we'll be here for a long time if I was to run through the list.